What is a healthy lifestyle? What makes up for a healthy lifestyle? How do you start a healthy lifestyle? Well guys, by the end of today's video, you will know exactly what a healthy lifestyle is, what goes into a healthy lifestyle, and how you can start your very own healthy lifestyle. Without further ado guys, I'm Harry Chadwick, this is Action Makes More, and let's get straight into today's video. So guys, first things first, we are getting straight into this one today, and I know this is a little bit... What was that? What? Was that you? Was that you? The bang? What? Did you not hear the bang? 1 second. Something fishy going on around here. I have no idea what that was, so we're just going to carry on like normal, you know? No ghosts, we don't like ghosts. Shut yourself. So guys, before we jump into today's video, as you can see, I've got a whole new background thing. I'm hoping this kind of makes the video a bit more, you know what I mean, a bit brighter, Let me know down in the comments if you prefer it like this. Obviously, I prefer the Liverpool flag in the background because that's just the sort of guy I am, you know what I mean? But it's been commented on a few times, so I thought I'd give it a little change up. For more great content, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video on a Friday at 6 PM. So guys, as a few of you probably already know, this channel is mainly orientated around fitness, but I also like to improve my lifestyle as well. And so therefore, today's video, we're going to go over 5 tips and tricks I personally like to do, but I do believe can be beneficial for your lifestyle as well. Number 1, set goals. On a side note guys, these are not in any particular order. They are just little life rules, so to say, that I like to follow in order to stay motivated, happy and ready to smash anything that comes into my way. Setting goals then. For me, setting goals is one of the main motivators. It has been scientifically proven. If you have something to work towards, you are a lot more focused on whatever it is you are working on. A goal is like a motivator. Without goals, you're not really progressing, and without progressing, you're not really living life to its full potential. In order to achieve the best in life guys, you've got to keep setting attainable goals that actually motivate you to get things done. These goals can vary from person to person. Some people might want to improve their personal development, they might want to improve their business, they might want to improve their productivity, you know. Any sort of goal that motivates you to do something that you want to improve will typically be an efficient goal. Running into number 2 guys, the second thing I like to make sure I do on a daily basis near enough, with the odd day off, is eat and move like an athlete. I think it is vitally important that people remember that you only have one body. You have one body and one life. And that is cringy, yes, I'm fully aware, but treat that body right, you know, enjoy yourself, but you know, sort your nutrition out and get exercise, and both of them are going to add to your life in general. You know, you're going to be feeling physically better and mentally better. That is also very important. What you eat has a direct correlation to what goes on in your mind, reducing brain fog and increasing your focus on tasks and concentration levels on tasks as well. Alongside that, exercising is also key. You don't want to be that guy or girl who's too unfit to keep up with their mates whenever they are going out on activities, or maybe you can't even get up the stairs without having to take about 20 breaths. I know I've been there. And so with that being said guys, eating and moving like an athlete on a daily basis, pushing yourself to new levels, again, is something that I think is very important. Moving into number 3, we have self-reflection. Guys, this is something I started doing this year really, obviously with all the lockdown procedures and all that sort of thing. You find that you're on your own a lot more of the time, and so you start to evaluate your time with yourself a lot more. Having a healthy and active lifestyle is not just the physical aspects of it, it's also the mental. If you are not comfortable with yourself, how can you be expected to be comfortable with someone else? Self-reflection, guys, is something that a lot of people probably aren't even aware of. It's almost like a form of meditation. It improves your thinking and feeling and reducing negative thoughts, and thoughts always turn into actions. So if you can think more positively, everything that will happen around you will be more positive. And honestly, it's not even that hard. All it takes is to start with 2 minutes of your day just thinking about what you've done that day, how you feel about doing what you've done, what you could do better, and how you can do it better. There is so much out there these days that can just give you dopamine for the fun of things, you know. Films, phones, Netflix, gaming. If you don't have that balance in your life, then you're gonna find that you live a pretty unhappy life. It leads to being more lazy. Self-reflection allows you to understand what it is you are doing in your life and how you can improve your life, reducing the negative thoughts and feelings you may get on a daily basis. Another great method, guys, is to start writing a journal. Just write out a page a day, part of your morning routine, and just blag it from your mind. It doesn't have to be in any particular order, it doesn't matter about your spelling or your grammar. Just write down how you think and how you feel, what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it, and just keep doing that every morning, and I guarantee it will start having a positive effect on you. Number 4, guys, and this is something that a lot of successful people do, and it's having a priority list. And I don't just mean a to-do list that you do every single day, although I do recommend doing that because it helps you be a lot more productive. However, a priority list is a list of priorities, you know, future priorities, current priorities. If you've got something on your priority list that is of a high priority and you swap it out for a low priority thing because you really want to go out with your mates or whichever rather than do a workout, if you can't fit your high priority thing is, you're gonna have to miss out going with your mates for this one time. Thing is, guys, decisions like this define you as a person. If you can't stick to your own commitments, you won't be able to stick to anyone else's. And your own commitment should be stuff that will help you and benefit you in the long term, creating you and your future. A couple of examples for myself, obviously exercise is right up there at the top of this list. I make sure that I get myself 4 to 5 days of training solid each week. If somebody plans something on my training time, if I can't swap it out, I have to say no. Another example is my YouTube channel. This to me is very important, and it is so easy when you're in that mindset that you can't be bothered to say no and you do something else instead. It doesn't just take one day to upload and record and edit a video. It takes a solid 3 to 4 days of pure graft in order to get a video edited, uploaded, recorded, and all that good stuff. So it can be sometimes very tempting to want to turn around and say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put the YouTube video off until tomorrow and I'm gonna go do this today. But the issue with that is that it then becomes a habit, and that is a bad habit you do not want to build. I know deep down in myself that this is something that will benefit me in the long term. It is very much something I am passionate about. I know it is something I can make ridiculously good. With that said, guys, go and leave a little like in the video if you're enjoying it, and if it is providing you some sort of value, drop me a little subscribe button. Just tap that little button, just tap it. 2 seconds, why not? Or you can just proper tap it, like smash that shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, give it a little tap, guys, you know, help guy out, sub, just go down there. You know what I mean? Number 5, guys, that went fucking horrendously. Number 5, guys, be grateful. This is something that I've been doing recently, and you just feel so much better in yourself, you know what I mean? You start to appreciate everything around you, and when you start to appreciate things and you become a lot more present, you start to live a much better life, you know? Be more grateful, be grateful that you have a home. Be grateful that you have parents or siblings or pets or whichever. Be grateful that you have a Xbox. Be grateful you have a PC. Be grateful that you have whatever sort of possessions you have. Be grateful that you have a healthy, fit body that allows you to get up off your arse and smash in a fun life. This one is very easy to put practice. You know, literally write a list of things that you're grateful for and keep that list somewhere that you can see and you can add to it every time you want to. Another idea is to put something in your pocket, you know, like a little rock, and every time you touch that and you look at it, you have to think of something that you are grateful for right there in that moment, and and you'll remember that because it was right there in a moment, and it was something that you consciously did. Okay guys, I admit I have one little bonus one. This one I couldn't miss off because I feel like this one is also very important. So bonus tip and trick for a healthy, active, fun, living life lifestyle is to get 8 hours of sleep. I was looking this up before, and there's a little stat out there that something about 60 to 70% of the population don't actually get enough sleep. That is crazy because when you're sleeping, your body recuperates and heals itself, and also lowers the stress hormone cortisol. Alongside that, whilst you sleep, your body produces leptin. Leptin's vital for regulating energy balance and reducing that sense of hunger. So getting enough sleep will reduce the amount of bad decisions you make a day after. Guys, try to remember you only have one body and one life, so make the most of it. Eat good food, train, look after yourself mentally and physically. I hope you enjoyed this sort of video. I know it's a bit different. Let me know what you think of the background. Is anything that I could add for you guys to want to stick around and watch these videos, you know? As usual, my Instagram links are up there. If you have any questions, queries on any sort of fitness or this sort of thing, feel free to DM me. I'm always an open book, looking to help and offer my services where I can. Guys, don't forget to drop a like on the video, comment with what sort of tips and tricks you have, subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video every single Friday at 6 PM. With that being said, my other videos are on screen now. Don't forget to check them out if you want to look at sort of improving your lifestyle through fitness. I've had a good time. I hope you guys have. I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a sick weekend and peace.
We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing down again.